Welcome back guys. Today we are going to do with the example 3 of computer networks for practical 1. So this is also all about static routing. The difference here is here also we are going to use two routers, two PCs. The difference here is we are going to connect the routers with the serial DCE connection wire. Okay. So first we will develop this diagram in the Cisco Packet Tracer software. We have to take two routers, two PCs. Routers will be 1841, PCs will be generic only. Now we'll select the wire. To connect the routers to the PCs, we will use Cisco packet trace. We will use copper crossover wires only, and to connect the routers to each other, we are going to use this this serial DCE wire. Okay, so first we'll connect the routers to PCs, but here one thing you need to see is we are only having the fast Ethernet ports here, not the serial ports. So to get the serial ports, we have to perform one step. I'll let you know. Just first connect the router to the PCs. See, the routers are connected to the PCs. For both, I have used FA0/0 port number to connect the routers to the PCs for both the routers. So I'll first change the name of all the components. Now, to get the serial ports, what we have to do is we have to enter into the router. We have to go into this tab. See, in the physical tab, we have to power off the router. We have to insert this chip into the router, and then we have to again make the router on. Then we have to close it. Then we have to select this wire, this one, serial DCE. You can see when I am placing my mouse pointer over the wire, it's showing its name. Okay, when I'll select the wire, I'll try to connect it. You can see I have serial port here, but I'll not have the serial port in second router because I have not inserted the chip in this router. So I have to do same for the router 2 as well. Power off, insert the chip, power on, and then close, and then select the wire and then connect these both the routers to each other. Okay, now we will enter the addresses and make the configuration for the routers and the PCs. We'll first insert the addresses of the PCs. Here the gateway address, and here the IP address. Subnet mask will come automatically. Please ensure the port status is on as we are doing static routing. Static is selected here. Perform the same for PC2 as well. Okay. Now we'll use here also the CLI method. We have to enter N here. We have to enable the router. We have to enter into the con tab. Okay. Then we have to select the interface, then specify the IP address. This will be the IP address for this particular port. Subnet mask, enter. No, shut. See, when I'll write this command and press enter, this will become green. Means the connections are done for this particular route. Enter. See. Okay. One more step need to be done here. That is, one more command need to be used. That is IP route. I'll do it later. First, I'll perform the same steps for router 2 as well. This is the IP address. See. Oh, sorry. This is the IP address. Okay. No. Shut. See. Now this is connected to this PC. This router is connected to this PC. Now these both routers need to be connected to each other. And the port we have used is serial port. Okay. See the name here. S0 SA0/1/0. You can use this name, or you can you can do it by GUI method. Okay, so I'm doing it by GUI method only. In CLI also the same thing you have to perform what we have done for FE0/0. Just you have to write the name of the port as SE0/1/0. Okay. So for one we'll do with GUI, and for other router we'll do with CLI. Okay. Here we have to enter the subnet mask, and then we have to enter the the IP address and the subnet mask, and make the port status on. This is the address we have to enter here. We have to select the clock rate here, and then we have to make the port status on, and then close this. Here, see what are the steps that we have to perform for this in CLI is these. These are the steps. See, SE0/1/0. You have to specify the IP address, then the subnet mask. No shut. The addresses will be entered. Okay. IP route I have already told you we'll do it after entering the addresses for the ports. I am doing this also with the GUI method only. The address will be 192.168.3.2. Subnet mask. Select the clock rate. Make the port status on, and then close this. You can see this became green. Till now also the messages won't be sent. See, failed. Why failed? Because we have not still specified the IP route. For that we have to go into the CLI tab. We have to go into the conf tab, and then enter the IP route command space the network address of PC2, which will be 192.168.2.0 space subnet mask space this particular address 192.168.3.2. The address that we have used for PC2 to be connected to PC1. Okay. So after entering the IP route, you have to use the command exit, and you have to follow the same steps for R2 as well. Once this is done, you have to do this. You have to send the message from PC1 to PC2, or you can also use the step-by-step way. That is for sending the message from from PC1 to R1, then from R1 to R2, then from R2 to, that is, just a second, from R2 to PC2. This is done when everything is correct and still the messages are not being sent. Sometimes you can use this way. This may also solve your query or problem. And now, as the configurations are done, the connections are made, the messages are also being sent. You can use the other way to check whether the other PC is reachable to this particular PC or not. You can go into the PC, you can go into the desktop tab, you can go into the command prompt, and then you have to enter the ping command, and then you have to enter the IP address of the other PC, for which you have to check whether it is reachable and available or not. There is the now here we are going to enter the address for PC1, the IP address of PC1, 192.168.1.2. Enter. You can see the replies are coming, means the connection is made properly. You can send the message from PC1 to PC2 directly. See, it is successful. Every detail is being shown to you. Now hope you guys understood this third example of practical one of computer networks as well. We are done with three examples on static routing with somewhat difference. Now, any queries, any doubts you have, please guys ask in the comment section below. I'll try to solve it as soon as possible. Till then, please subscribe my channel guys, so that you can get the notifications whenever I am going to upload my next video. So till then, bye bye guys.